All right, welcome back, everybody. We are 2 days away from competition, and an old engine block that I have has the part I need. So, I'm so happy. I'm so fucking happy. I was debating getting rid of this engine block because it's an M60 block, and I have an M62 block in the car with M60 heads because it's a Frankenstein engine build. The old M60 engine, I kind of dropped it like when I was moving it like maybe 2 years ago, and I was like, I don't think I'll ever use this because I dropped it. You never know. I don't know if you build engines, do stuff like that, you think it's fine or want to see the damage, let me know down in the comments. Thank God I kept it because it has the exact same rear cover that I need. So this is beautiful. Check that out. That is the piece that we need right there. Okay, so voila, cover is off, and this is why you don't put water that is not distilled or demineralized. I gotta research the difference, but there's a difference between the two. This is why you don't put that stuff in your engine. Only use distilled. Don't use tap water. Don't use hose water like I did. I did it one time, and now look. This is all, I don't even know what the heck it is. I don't know. If you know what this is, please comment down below. It looks like sand. It feels like a gelatin. It looks like fucking, well, I'm not gonna say it. It looks disgusting. My engine is literally taking a shit right now. I gotta clean all this out, and good news, this is 100% the problem. So you see the crack that we were able to see in the last video here, right? So you see the crack all along here. There's another crack where the deposits. At least the benefit, there's only one benefit of having all this mineral. I can actually see where it's coming from. So if you look at the rest of the block, well, clearly it's not coming from here. Clearly that, oh, it was leaking from here. Oh, there's deposits. It's like little clues to like where it was coming from. It gets worse. It gets worse. Cracked. Like this thing is, I'm sure there were more cracks. Yeah, cracked there. All right, so after a while of painstakingly getting this clean little bit by bit, it's a 40-year-old gasket that's just been stuck on here. So on the block, it's all clean. I just rinsed it out, got all that shit out of there and out of the middle, so it's ready to be siliconed on. Boom. So new cover is on. Look at that. I had a little issue with the freeze plugs. They were not all the way out. They were sitting flush, which is supposed to be deep inside. So I just tapped them in a bit, and then after research realized, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. And so for good measure, I just like tapped them to be as flush as I can with like where they're sitting. And then I just cleaned the outside and put a crap ton of silicone. So like whatever, I have 3 months between round 1 and round 2. So like it's plenty of time to take it back out, reevaluate. Obviously you don't want to be doing that. You want to be doing the reevaluation once the engine is out, but like I'm just on a time crunch just to get there. So comment down below if you work on your own car, if you do stuff in the driveway. I would love to hear your stories of the complex jobs or even just the simple jobs that like you do at home, and what do you work on. All right, I have the flywheel attached now, so next is the clutch, which is going to be really hard because I don't have a clutch alignment tool, so gotta eyeball it. So I know for a fact this is a getaway. I just locked the pry bar on a tooth against the ground. Normally I have the other hand on the engine so it doesn't move, but I'm filming, so obviously it doesn't work, but it was working for the other one. All right, well, I'm teaching weld ghetto tricks today. So the 10 mil fits right there into the pilot bearing all the way deep down there, and then the adapter is gonna sit onto the actual clutch disc. So as you can see, line that up. So now I'm into the pilot bearing, and then boom, and then I can just eyeball, okay, where am I? Pretty much centered, more or less. All right, so engine is ready to go in. Right after that, I still got to put the manifold on. Crossover pipes are good. Valley pan is good. Now our leak at the bell housing is done. So, man, this thing better be good. All right, it's sitting in it. Engine is sitting in there, so now I just gotta put the exhaust, drive shaft, tranny mounts on. Then I can tighten the motor mounts, get power steering hooked up, get coolant hooked up, injectors, change those seals. I already did the intake manifold, which is new gaskets are under there. I'm too lazy to lift it right now. Yeah, and then serpentine belt intake. Yeah, coming along.